Alright, welcome back to GreedFall. I am currently attempting to break into this prison to talk to a smuggler. Just not sure how. Climb. Alright, alright. This is the stealthy approach? How do I be stealthy? Alright, this doesn't seem that stealthy. Okay.
Are you the
Oh,
smuggler?
there was no one there.
You snuck yourself in here just to ask me that question? If this is some sort of trick to get me to admit to some crime, you are truly twisted.
You can see for yourself that I'm no naught. Come now. Are you the one I'm looking for?
I'm already locked up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am a smuggler. But I'm not the only one in this city.
I'm searching for a
Well,
couple
no, there's
fleeing
lots
to
of smugglers,
They're
I'm
trying
sure.
to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something in exchange. I don't really think of my clients as kin, but I'd never betray any of them for free.
A real saint you are. How about your freedom in exchange for your loyalty? Tell me where I can find them and I'll open this cage.
That works for me.
Oh,
Your
just
two
release him.
Telemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison. They must be waiting for me, but you might want to be quick about it. If the Nauts get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Anytime. And these doors? You're gonna open them, right?
Okay.
Locked.
Right, but
Locked.
can't I can't. Oh, I need lockpicking level 1. Oh, great. They're like a.
Come on now. Let me
Locked.
out. You promised.
I don't have the key.
Please. Snake! Traitor! Let me out of here! You can't just let me rot in here!
I'm not. I'm looking for the key. Alright, so I'm gonna take it. The key is out here. No, not in there. Alright, I don't think I'll be able to go too far that way before I get caught. Alright, alright, we're gonna... I see the quest markers over here now.
Do you have any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
Okay.
To my help! And death to the others!
This isn't quite what I wanted to do. Yeah.
Careful, Greenblood! You
Oh. Okay. That's not good. When did it last save? Okay, not too long ago. Right, so there's people in here. I need a costume. For both things, I need that costume.
to my help!
Okay, that
Death to the
wasn't any
others!
better.
Come on, show some grit, damn it! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Alright, well. You know, I did what I had to do, I guess. I don't think that's what I had to do. Can't I take one of these torsos? Alright, is there anything up here? I need more lockpicking. Okay. That might be useful. Anything here? Another chest, more lockpicking. I think that's definitely the next skill. This is annoying. There's lots of things that I can't
Here's
do.
the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
Alright. Well, I'm sure this faction isn't happy with me. Is there anything I can see that? Just how much they don't like me? Nuwats are suspicious. Alright, so didn't necessarily go up or down yet. Alright, alright. Okay. What is this way? No, let's finish freeing the smuggler first, and then we'll discover what those people want.
Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
Alright, good. 'Cause I was so worried about him. Alright. I guess I did just attack several people to get him free, but I don't really care what happens to the smuggler.
Halt! The warehouse is off limits. Move along.
Intuition.
Did you hear the bell?
The bell? Of the port authorities?
Of course! We're not in Teleme, you know. You better get going. The harbour master is ringing it. All the Nauts must rendezvous at the port authority immediately. Must be something serious.
Damn, I didn't hear either. We're done for. Come on, we need to move fast.
Be off with you. I'll watch over the warehouse in your absence.
So, my power just went out.
We should notify the men.
I'm running this off my UPS now. So I'm gonna have to pause this episode here. Come back in a bit. Alright, well I'm back. I got power, which is good. So now I can continue the episode. Let's just poke around. So see what I can loot in this warehouse. Also keeping an eye out for the smugglers. Not smugglers, they're heretics that are supposed to be here. I guess they're upstairs. Ah, there they are.
Damnation, we've been found. I told you that the smuggler was not worthy of our trust.
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
So correct.
The
He was not
traitor.
worthy of your
Have
trust.
you come to deliver us to the Inquisition then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the
Game merely
ambassador of
identified them
Teleme
as
so
historians,
concerned about
too.
your teachings? Why
That's
is the
interesting.
Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
What was your research
Tell me more
about?
about your research.
Like, clearly it
What about
must
it
have
is
been
so
something
horrifying
bad.
that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias? The one who returned to Teleme after traveling with his master?
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Teofredi, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of Saint Matthias.
And?
Oh, that'd
What
be
did you
interesting
find?
to know. That's the island we're going
is
to.
without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it.
See why
The
the
original was
priest
written
people
in
wouldn't want that
Lucius's
published.
own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
That's true.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Alright, so what were they gonna do?
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll
No,
be
they
safe.
seem more interested
By entering
in
our
science.
side as
I don't know if they would
clandestines, you
care
risk
too
being
much.
taken for spies.
That
Oh.
would be better than being burned at the stake.
Well, it depends what they do with spies.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh,
They'd
we
lie.
have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius.
Yeah, they've tried
We
that.
were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see.
They
Well,
want
you
to
have
make
no
an
other
example.
choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
Oh, so maybe I could speak to the Bridge Alliance ambassador, so they aren't spies? Yeah.
I could have a
That
word
seems like
with
the
the good
best
Dr.
plan.
Sahin, the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you. May the illuminated forever light your path.
If I manage to convince the ambassador, you'll need to refrain from that sort of blessing. Stay here. I'll be back.
Good point. Alright, what's this way? Oh. Interesting. Up here. Oh. Is this all the warehouse? I think so. I think I'm really not supposed to be here. Ah, so this is how I'm supposed to use the ladder. Oh, okay, this is where I was earlier. Oh, I gotta talk to this guy? I'm talking to this guy.
Captain, sir, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move it.
Don't you be
Oh,
worrying now.
okay. So
We're
they're
off.
smuggling this
The
merchandise
warehouse is
on.
at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Move out. Quick steps.
Okay. I didn't prepare a drink. I didn't know I was supposed to. Am I supposed to talk to this guy? Seems to get my attention.
I still don't see Constantine at your
Oh,
side.
Don't
right,
worry,
this
I certainly
guy.
hope.
Okay, nothing new here.
I need to be leaving. I have quite a few...
Alright, let's head to the ambassador's house. Alright, here we are to meet with the ambassador.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
Let's ask for
I
help
would like
for
to
those
talk to you
historians.
about a rather delicate matter.
I am listening.
A couple of historians have made a recent discovery concerning Matthäus, the founder of the mythical Teleme. And it seems that this is not to the liking of the Illuminated, or at least his more fervent subjects.
No, I would say it's
These
not.
sinister hypocrites are going to want to burn them at the stake.
Without a doubt. And that's why these poor people are begging you to offer them asylum.
We are willing. Where are
Oh,
they to
well,
be
that
found
was easy.
at this time?
At the port of Serene. They were hoping to stow away discreetly on a vessel to Al-Sad.
Very well. I shall send an escort immediately to take them somewhere safe.
Oh, nice.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sardet.
All right.
We owe you our lives.
Oh, and here we
are
are.
eternally grateful.
We have to run back.
It was nothing. I hope you won't have too much difficulty adapting to your new country.
If you would allow me, I would like to give you this. It's not much, but it is all that we possess.
Farewell.
You have a kind
okay.
heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
All right, we gotta go talk to the other ambassador now. That's just up here. He's not gonna be happy.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sardet, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Yeah, he's
It
not gonna
pains
be
me to
happy.
inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Oh, that's a good way to put it.
How could that possibly have happened?
We'll tell the truth,
After I
though.
heard the case they made for themselves, I decided to let them escape.
What are you saying?
They convinced me that your accusations have nothing to do with heresy, and that their only crime was discovering historical truths denied by Ptolemy.
And you gave credence to the lies preferred by these blasphemers.
Well, yes, the game did say they're
Their historical
historians.
truths are nothing but nonsense, fabricated to undermine the foundations of Ptolemy. The simple act to have proffered such horrors proves the fact that they
All right.
are heretics.
You get it. You don't like them.
I fear that your youth and kind heart has blinded you, de Sardet. That is a shame. I was expecting more from a young legate who seemed sensitive to our magic.
All right. So they did not like that.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
And I'm not sure that
May
I
the
really
light
care too
guide
much.
you, de Sardet.
All right. Do they hate me now? What do I? Okay, they're just suspicious. I'm not too upset about that. Alright, so now we're gonna go talk to the coins people. Maybe. I'm not sure why, but the coins aren't on my map, so we're gonna go investigate the Nuat novice. Why am I talking to the captain about it again?
Sir, you still haven't found your cousin. As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure. Is everything ready?
I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
Wait, why am I here?
You haven't heard anything about my cousin by chance, have you? To be honest, we were hoping to find him here.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his departure?
You just
My
said we were
men
gonna have
spoke
him
of a
here, and now we're
rather
asking him for help.
animated party that went down at the Coin Tavern, but I haven't heard anything else.
That isn't the safest place in the city. I hope nothing has happened to him.
Let's go and find him. Thank you, Captain.
Happy to be of some help.
Be back
Alright.
soon, Captain.
I don't feel like that was helpful. So what am I supposed to do?
You still haven't found your cousin?
Have no
Yeah,
fear.
yeah.
I'm still without...
Right, about the cabin boy. You have
Does
any
the boy know
acquaintances?
anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Norts, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
Yeah, I feel
This
like
Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the
I
crew?
upgraded.
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavia and Lauro.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish, you'll find them over there, in port.
Okay, so this is
Be back
advancing
soon,
the plot.
Captain.
Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, let's find this cabin boy. You are a good deed for the Nuats.
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled.
Okay,
Like
he's
he was
already
somewhere
troubled.
else.
Why
I
would
hope
that
this
be?
isn't a murder or something.
Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
Okay. Enemies?
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Alright.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should.
Maybe Lauro
The
did
itch
something.
for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you'd guess, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
What
That's
do you
what
think
the
about
captain-
Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator, and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet. If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one day.
Nice. Alright.
I need to be going. Farewell.
Alright. Let's go talk to, I think, Lauro. And then hopefully find this cabin boy.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know
Yeah,
him.
Lauro.
But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds. He didn't go missing, he was taken.
Alright, let's start by asking about the
What
captain
do you think
this
about
time.
Captain Vasco?
He's a just man who knows his knots. He's well appreciated by the crew. It's a pity that he hasn't much heart for laughs now and again. Always seems unhappy, our captain.
He seems like a serious man. Let's ask what
Were you a
he
witness
knows.
to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The
Well,
other
that's to be
day,
determined.
in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand. Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof.
Poof.
Gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering
Your
they
head
were,
was clear,
and
but
I fell into the
you
gutter.
still fell.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the
Sounds
captain,
like you might have been.
No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
Alright.
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mess too, don't you?
It's just that I can't
left
imagine a gang
unsure.
of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time.
That regular.
Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Alright, well.
Thank you, Lara. I need to be going.
Strange story, this is.
Something
I
isn't right
agree.
here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Getting more and more interesting the more I talk to them. I just thought he'd be like drunk somewhere. I didn't expect him to be taken by thugs, possibly for a ransom. This is really taking a turn. Alright, let's talk to... Oh. He's telling me that there's probably more than one way to do this. I'm talking to this guy.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
Just ask me
I'm
about the
looking for my
cousin
cousin.
first.
His name is Constantine.
Get that one
I
done.
believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
How is this the first
I'm
time
sorry.
hearing of all this?
Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age. Hair down to his neck, light brown, blue eyes. Quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come
Guy
to
who's gonna
reimburse
be
me.
the governor is starting
Don't count
fights
on me
in a
to
bar.
help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'll be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
Uh, 25 coins. Metal dowels.
That's not a small sum. I need to think about my options.
Oh, the father has forgotten to give his son his allowance, it would seem.
Alright, let's ask about the cabin boy.
I'm looking for a Naut. A young cabin boy who's been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
Yeah, we don't even know what
According
this
to
guy
one of his
looks like.
fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed.
No, it was right outside.
That doesn't hold water.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table. Anything else?
No, we're good.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
He's not even at a table.
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No. Have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I am here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew
Wait,
accompanied
is he
him.
blind?
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
Alright, let's ask what will
Tell me
happen
what happened that
first.
evening.
See if he
A rich
starts up
merchant
with
came
the,
in with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
That's
It
odd.
just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Ah.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he?
So it
that
was a
night?
kidnapping.
He
You have a
seemed
second
rather
witness.
nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous. If he's
Yeah,
disappeared.
clearly something big happened. Alright, does he have
Who
any more
was the rich
information on the
merchant,
rich
do you
man?
think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine,
Oh.
that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Thélème embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
The furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
Alright, so I didn't take...
I could repair this if I had some metal dowels.
I didn't take the crafting one. I feel like I should just pay. I think that's going to be easier.
Were you able to repair it all?
No, I haven't been able to sort them out.
In that case, you need to pay me, sir.
Yep, that's what I'm here for.
Here you are, to cover your expenses.
Excellent. Honest books makes for honest friendships. Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs. Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case, if you were set on recovering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.
They have him?
Off with ya.
That's 2 kidnappings.
Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous fellow. Who could down his pint. Anything else?
Nope, we're good.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Alright. Let me... so we got Constantine and the kidnappers. Let's do kidnappers first, since that's further away from the docks. Yeah.
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Okay. Yeah, you go back. Oh, you're doing something with the wall. I was gonna say, you go back to staring at the wall, I guess. Alright, let's head upstairs. It's letting us in, wandering around. Okay, I kind of expected a larger house for a
I've seen you
sir
at
lady.
court. You are Lord de Sade, and to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your
It's not a
husband.
great visit.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
Okay.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young and inexperienced. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact? It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
After I finished recording this episode, and I was editing it, I realized that the captain actually made a weird remark that might tie into this storyline back when we first met him.
There are some children we'd be best to refuse.
Very interesting, but I'm gonna leave this episode here. The next time we'll figure out what happens to this cabin boy. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel to find out when the next one drops.